couldn't open it. Well, it was a tough seal. Hey, everybody, welcome. That was a good face it started on with me.
Weak hands.
Weak hands. That's what they call me, Mike Weak Hands Madison.
Yep.
Hey, everybody. Delicious bubbly. Let's see who we got here. We got some Becky and some David and some Beth, who's not actually here because she forgot it was game night tonight at a friend's house. I can respect that. Now my face looks red.
Yeah.
Should have on some sunblock, eh?
Probably should have. Yeah.
Ruth is here. Susan's here. Greg, SC, Laura, my mod, is here. And B-Box, what's up, man? Martin Stewart's up in the house. Hello, everybody. Welcome.
Back home.
Yeah.
Back home where we belong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Feta, how's it going? And it's just us. There aren't throngs of people.
Yeah.
It's kind of nice.
Yeah.
How tired were you this week?
Oh, I was very tired.
Yeah, same.
Very tired.
Hard same.
Yeah.
Do you think pen shows are... do you think we forgot how tired they make us? Or do you think it was that we are out of practice being around a bunch of other people and socializing?
I think it's a little bit of both, but mostly the second.
Mostly the second?
Yeah.
I think we're just out of shape.
Well, my throat was hurting from having to yell through a mask.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
So on Monday, my throat hurt a bit.
Mm-hmm. You know, I've been wearing
and
one
I
of those
didn't want to talk. I was really tired of talking.
Yeah.
But that's not that. Even at a regular pen show, that's me. But especially because I have not talked to that many people.
My voice was kind of trashed.
Mm-hmm.
It was... I had this voice going on for a couple of days afterwards. Wow. And while sexy, I was like... If I tried to go anything more than that volume, the voice just cracked out on me. It was great. It was great. Did we have fun at the show? Yeah, I think so. It was nice to see.
I didn't shop as much as I usually do at Raleigh.
I think you did.
Well, we can talk about that later. But
I feel like you had enough time. You just kind of came over and saw me instead of shopping usually. I don't think you couldn't have gotten away. You did have time. Just went and saw me. Hey, everybody. I'm Mike. This is my wife, Audrey. In case there are some new folks.
Oh, that's true.
You never know. You never know. We never introduce ourselves. So
no, we don't.
Sexy and adolescent voice all in one. I don't ever remember my voice cracking as a youth. That's the thing you see on TV and stuff, but I never remember that happening.
I think that happened.
I think I had this voice since I was a small child.
No.
I'd be, knee-high to a ladybug and, hey, how's it going?
Yeah, we didn't have those sayings.
Well, I brought the good sayings to you, so... Mm-hmm. Ben Underwood, hey, he did become a Patreon member today, joined the Discord. By the way, everybody, if you are not already a patron and you want to become one, we now have a patron Discord. So if you want to come and hang out with all of these folks that you see in the chats and some others that are good friends of ours who can't make it.
There's too many places. I can only focus on so many things, and so I just get on one place, and then I just get tunnel vision of... And then I'll go to another place, and then I get tunnel vision on that. It's just how I am.
Well, if you want to talk to Audrey on there, you have to ping her.
Ping me. That's really the thing. If you have questions or actually want me to see it,
gotta ping her.
You have to ping me.
Yeah,
sorry.
Which is fine. I mean, me too, a little bit. I've got a couple of pin Discords that I pop back and forth, and then Slack, and then work. So, it's all over the place. But, yeah, it's fun having that Discord.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. I've gotten...
Because there are definitely people in there that are in other Discords that we're in.
Right.
And other...
Or Slacks and that kind of thing. Yeah. Which is totally fine. Also, it's a much smaller group, which is cool. I don't know how many people are in the Discord, but I've got 70-ish patrons. So, right now, that's...
thank you, 70-some people.
I know. It's amazing, right?
Well, thanks just for coming. I mean, you don't have to be... Yeah.
But you're the only non-patron who's there, so there's 72 people there.
Yes.
I guess technically myself, I'm also a non-patron of myself, but
getting free stuff.
You're in 2 pin Discords, one of which you just look occasionally in the TPA Slack. Right on. Being good, not pinging you now. You can ping her. She's not gonna see it right now. Well, she might, but
I don't get any notifications from Discord.
Oh really?
Apparently,
Oh, well, that's... Pinging isn't going to help.
Slack, if somebody tags me, it will tell me on my watch. It won't tell me on my watch for Discord.
Ben Underwood is also home from the hospital.
was going to ask him how he's doing, actually.
Good.
I really was.
I mean, I assume if he's becoming a patron, he's doing like...
Look, you could be bored
not
and
horrible.
just, watching videos like maybe I'll...
Maybe I'll give this internet man a buck. So you can get in that Discord for as little as $1 or as much as... Look, I'm not going to tell you what to spend. Hey, Mike. Hey, Bruce. Hey, Nancy. Gadget. Do y'all sell most of the pins you take to the show?
Only hi to Mike? What about me?
I assume you mean Audrey selling most of the pins they take to a show.
I feel so invisible here.
Uh-oh.
What were you saying?
Do you sell most of the pins you take to a show? I assume as FC.
Regular production things, not as much. Usually prototypes, we, for the most part, sell a lot of them. And so for prototypes, there's sort of just one-off random combos that people do, and you just never know what people are going to pick. Right. You have no idea. One that'll be my favorite. Yeah. We'll sit there all weekend. One
that was my favorite sat there all weekend. We'll talk about that in a little bit.
Who knows why? And that happens. So those will go to the next show and it'll be the first one picked up and bought at the next show. So it's just that personal, one person that needs to be there for that. But yeah, a lot of the prototypes do. But if we don't sell it, it just goes on to the next show since they're just one-offs. We can't just load every single pen like on the website like that. It'd just be...
Doesn't work.
It doesn't work that way. People have asked that. So if you do want a prototype and you're not going to show, you're going to have to find a mule is the best thing. Slack, other places are willing and helpful with that. So something you look into. Or maybe on Instagram and stuff, if people are showing things that they're being at the show, maybe you can find somebody who will do that for you.
Yeah, Ben says, I'm doing good. Had my hip and 10 centimeters of his femur removed.
Oh my gosh.
Oof. Yikes, but also boo cancer.
Yeah.
F cancer, all right?
Yeah.
Oof. Thanks for the live video from the Triangle. You're welcome, Carol. It kind of struck me that there were actually probably a lot of people that have joined us in the last year and didn't know that I do that regularly.
Yeah. I mean, the way you were saying it seemed like that one.
Yeah, so if you haven't seen it, go and watch that pin show walk around. That's the thing I do at every show I go to. Yep. And I have for...
I mean, it's been
years.
A few years, yeah.
I don't know how many. Ever since they started making it kind of easy to do it on your phone. I think the first time I did a live thing from a show was in Baltimore, the year of the windstorm that you didn't go.
Oh, really?
Yeah, huh. I think. Maybe it was the year before, but I'm pretty sure it was that year because I had to use my laptop and stuff. Like, they hadn't really gotten the tech for phones yet.
Really?
Yeah, and I was, like, in one place, and Brad Dowdy was behind
me. No way.
And so, like, yeah, I think so. Pretty sure that was it. It was years ago, but...
Within the last 5 years.
Yeah, definitely the last 5 years. Yeah. Anyway, so I do those and walk around and, talk to vendors about stuff they have, show you what's at various places. It was fun on Saturday. There were people that came up and showed me the thing that I had showed them on a table, and they're like, I went right to this table and I bought this thing. Yeah. Which was pretty cool. Yeah, I thought that was neat. That is nice. But that also means you can go and, find the pen you're looking for, or... that in that case, like the first one that came up was so he came up and showed me like this blotter rocker that was like ceramic and all floral and stuff, and I had picked it on a table. I'm like, this is cool, and they were like, I came and got this. Like that made a beeline for it. Yeah. And
there, if it's not a big brand, then you might not know of like the single person vendors. That's not a thing. Just like vintage people or even just smaller. Couple people brands you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, right.
It's always helpful.
Yeah, and you might not know what to look for, or a million other things. Yep. Or you might like have never been to a pen show and be nervous about ever going to a pen show. And you're like, I don't know, it's not for me. It seems like it'd be too tense or too crowded or too overwhelming or something. But pen shows are usually, with the exception of one or two, pretty chill affairs. Mm-hmm. I mean, there's people there for sure.
Nose says hello.
Oh, hi. How's it going, pal?
We have Nose News coming up in a little while.
Nose News. So, let's see.
Notice Celebrity Brad Dowdy.
Notice Celebrity Brad Dowdy.
Brad Dowdy, right here?
I did have a longtime friend of mine confuse me for Brad Dowdy. Yeah. I think. She was like, hey, I need to get some of those note cards you sell. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So that was fun. And all I can think about is you walking around the show holding a laptop. No, I didn't walk around. That wasn't really a thing. I just sat at an empty table.
I saw someone this weekend with an iPad Pro doing it, and it was fairly large.
Yeah. I think that would work out okay. I like the way I do it, but an iPad Pro, I think an iPad would do well. It's got a decent enough camera, although they don't keep up with the cameras like they do on the Mr. Nose. Really?
Yep.
Pal?
Yep.
That was the thing you had to do?
Yes, he did.
Oh, Mr. Nose. Senor Nerys. Knock everything down. Here, do you want to get down? Because we can make that happen. There you go, bud. So what did you get at the show? I don't know. You want to see what we got at the show? You want to show them what we got at the show?
Sure. I mean, I showed what I got at the show.
Well, I mean, a little bit, but...
Yeah.
Showing the fancy camera. Nope, that's the wrong button. That's the right button. Okay. Do you want to go first?
I don't have my pen, so...
Here you go.
Okay, well, I was like, I don't know where it is. I got a box.
She got a box, and it says Sailor on it.
Empty box.
That's a really cool box. You don't really see these boxes for... like you usually see the coffin box. This is like a mausoleum box or something.
You're going very morbid here.
I know.
Very dark. Like, it's to remind me of what you put bodies in.
That's right. I kind of like this. Got like a little stop. I don't know why, but it does. That's neat.
Well, inside has...
No. Come on, bud.
We can go through the different nibs in there if you want to.
Are there nibs in here?
Well, there's the little paperwork.
Oh, I didn't know about that. There's a secret compartment.
There's a bunch of random stuff in here. Oh, I already put the converter in and I forgot. That came with, thank goodness. But...
I mean... Oh, look at your little...
Yeah, but it has a little polishing cloth.
Cute.
And in here, I got the Sailor 1911 large. And it has a cross Concord nib. So Sailor, if you didn't know, has their usual extra fine, medium, broad, zoom, music. Zoom and music are iffy depending on the pen. Sometimes you can get them. Sometimes they're harder to find.
Not that nibs are iffy, but it's
no. Oh, I meant it's harder to find those two.
They're
not iffy. Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they have the special nibs that are actually ground.
And sometimes welded or whatever.
You've probably heard the Naginata Togi, which is, again, you can see it sort of has that architect type nib with a little bit more tipping on the bottom there.
No, we definitely didn't get that from Goulet. That was
no.
This was from a smaller vendor whose name is Jimmy Dolev.
Jimmy Dolev, Office Supplies and More.
That seems right.
Yeah. And then the Naginata Concord, which is basically like the Concord I got, but it doesn't have the stacked nib on it, so it doesn't have the broad reverse writing.
Carol says I have a nice haircut and that you look beautiful as always.
Oh, well, thank you.
Also, Audrey did the haircut.
Yeah. I actually, I didn't do poorly before, but I say I was the most confident in this cut so far. So, and then we got the Fude, the Manon. I've never actually seen this one.
No, I haven't either. That's actually kind of weird. It looks like the tipping's on the top.
Yeah,
That's
I don't know
really
how
strange.
That is.
They must make that nib special. Here's another Fude that I've been using recently.
How is it?
It's great.
Oh.
It's actually super good. Yeah.
And then here are the cross points series.
So the cross points have the top of it, like, I don't know, the tines of a nib welded on top of another nib and then shaped and tuned and such.
Yeah.
So it's got like a cross there.
Yep.
And then that's the one that Audrey got there on the left, the cross
one.
Concord.
So yeah, when you do the reverse writing, you get those very thick lines, very nice, and then you get pretty much like what'd you say, an extra fine?
Fine, maybe an extra fine.
Maybe extra fine Western, a fine of Asian brands.
If you move, we can show them.
Oh, okay.
Or are you done?
Do it. Becky, I'm glad you guys finally figured out that it was a Stray Kids picture and not a BTS picture. Mike didn't get it either, so.
Well, I mean, to be fair.
Yeah. And
I was doing a bunch of other things.
This has gold hardware. Everyone knows my stand. So, I got a pen that is shocking. It's a black pen with gold trim. That's the least Audrey type of pen, I would say. But I'm very happy with it. I'm very happy with the nib. Do you want to go ahead and give them a little test drive?
I was gonna.
Do it.
Okay. I mean, unless you want to.
No, it's your channel. I'm just here to.
You have better handwritings, but
I'm just here to annoy everyone after 6 o'clock talking about pizza.
That's right. The snacks channel in our Discord is called After 6 o'clock.
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's nice.
So this is different from the other 1911s in the sense that it is a large. So it is.
Yep.
It is bigger than the standard.
It's not too big, especially for me who doesn't like larger pens. This still fits nicely in my hand.
Yeah, it's not huge.
No.
It's just a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
It's a little bit thicker.
Yeah.
Just
a fraction.
I like the 1911 large size a lot better, but...
Laura, I've not gotten any of the Sailor Rain series. This is the first Sailor I've gotten in a long time.
So this is what that nib looks like. You can see there it's got the welded bits on the top.
Yep.
And you can see it has this very broad writing surface there on the top, and then a pretty, like the old plane, the old aeroplane. I hear they're bringing the Concorde back.
Yeah.
Weird, right?
Yeah.
This is a supersonic jetliner. Yeah. Anyway, so when you write with the regular side, you get a very, fine. Although it's not too fine for me. I thought it was going to be way too fine, but it's actually pretty nice. And you flip it over to write it on it inverted, and you get a super broad line.
What paper is this?
No idea.
Okay. Well, this has Tacha Sabamidori. There's another word in front of Sabamidori. I don't remember what it is.
It's got like 15 words in the title of this thing.
Okay. Well, that's how I remember it.
So it's hokusai, which is the type of art, I think.
Okay.
And that's like the name of that series of inks.
Gotcha.
Sabamidori is the name of the ink.
Gotcha.
Pretty standard looking line in the regular, and then extremely broad on the back.
David wants to know if it's the finer side really wet. It seems like it would be.
No, oddly.
It's just pretty normal.
I think it's a pretty normal writer. I mean, you've done a lot more writing with it than I have.
Yeah. And I did not touch it. So, sometimes, especially you, Mike, when you use a Sailor, sometimes it has like a little burr or something a little bit too much, and I have to smooth it out
they're
a little bit.
They're a little beaky.
Angly, yeah. This was I did not even consider taking anything to it was perfect.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah, these are kind of hard to find and real expensive. But if you go and see people at shows sometimes, you can get some sick deals.
You don't know.
Jimmy gave us a real good deal on this. And
it was in...
Also, by the way, while we're talking about this, you can see the color of this ink change.
Yeah, that's the cool thing about this ink.
You can see it goes down blue. Yeah, very blue. And it just turns to green. So what were you going to say? Sorry, I wanted people to be able to see that while we were talking.
I didn't know if this paper would, because it depends on the paper you have, if it will or will not. Because
this is my scratch pad of all the So mostly it's wheat straw paper.
Yeah.
Because when I do shipping labels, I just cut off half of it with the label and stick the other half in here to use the scratch paper. Yeah.
So when I used it on the business cards at FC, it stays that tealy blue. Yeah. And you can see a little bit of the red sheen that it has. But most other papers, it changes to the greenish with the red sheen.
Yeah, it's not even red exactly. It's kind of like a bronze sheen.
Yeah.
It's currently my favorite ink.
Yep.
And we kept telling people that and showing them the couple of pens that we had it in at the show, and they sold out. So this is the ink right here. Looks like this. Comes in this very fancy bottle.
So when we were at Jimmy's table looking, the box was just sitting there packaged up completely with the wrapping all on it, so you couldn't even see the pen. It just said the nib on it, and I was like, oh, I didn't know Jimmy would have one of these. I wonder how much he would charge for that. And Mike's like, don't even bother asking. It's gonna be not even considerable. We're not gonna consider that, so don't even ask. I'm like, I still want to know. Yeah. I just want to know how much things are gonna cost. I don't care if I'm not gonna get it. And yeah, we got a good deal. It was one that I was shocked, and I'm very happy to have it.
Sam Wilson says, you guys do gel and ballpoint pens or just fountain pens? I do everything.
You have a lot of
In fact, these back here are all ballpoint and roller balls.
Mm-hmm.
And then
just all looking at here, there's just all
just
over
cups full of them. By the way, I've been using these Zebra Sarasa R's. These are great.
Are they?
Yeah.
Do they beat the dry?
I don't know. I don't know if I've tested like how quickly they dry, but the colors are really good. They're like a very vivid color, and they do dry fast enough, I think.
Yeah, that's good.
There isn't the color range that you can get with the dry though. So
yeah,
but they're definitely better than the ones that look like this, which are the Uniball ones. They look like this. They have the wire clip. These are not great. I was very disappointed in these. These are much, much better. So.
That's good. Jacob, that was a Cross Concord.
Yeah, Cross Concord. Yeah.
Yeah, never ask Jimmy the price if you don't want to buy.
Yeah, that can be a problem because a lot of times you're like, oh, well, that's a price that I actually will consider.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
He's one of those, you don't know what you're going to get. I mean, you just don't know. Oh, you have pen? Yeah.
David asked, do I do pencils yet? Yeah. Yeah. Carol appreciates my rollerball and pencil reviews. I appreciate it. Nobody else likes them, but I'm glad that you do. I do them for you, Carol. They're for me and Carol, and that's it.
There's more of an audience, yes, that watches the fountain pens,
sure.
But
for sure. So that's what Audrey got. That was her get.
That's all I got.
Yeah.
Not all. I mean, yeah.
But I got this bottle of ink that I've actually been searching for a while. This stuff is out everywhere.
Oh, really?
Actually, pretty much as soon as the show started, I was like, oh, I gotta go and see Tasha. And I went and grabbed a bottle. They didn't have that many, but they sold out for sure.
I think we've been selling on people. I kept telling them, like, look at this ink.
Yeah,
look
me
what
too.
it does.
Yeah.
Like, I want a bottle first.
Well, I had it in the spoke pen. And so whenever people were trying this out, and they were trying this out a fair amount, they're like, what's this ink? I'm like, well, let me tell you about that ink. So...
Look at Brad's Instagram pic. There's some orange mystery.
Oh, I don't know if that's an Istri. Is that his who's making that pen? A Jodo or a Nodo pen or something? He's getting a very fancy ballpoint made.
Oh. Huh.
Pinky's way up.
Oh.
Appreciate the reviews too. We don't have the same opinions on gel pens. It's all right. I mean, it's okay that you're wrong about those, David. David, by the way, is my doppelganger. If you see us next to each other, you'd be like, those two are at least brothers.
Same person.
Like
Brad as
like
well.
Brad.
I mean...
Sorry, I'm looking at Brad's YouTube here. Oh, yeah, or his Instagram. Oh, yeah. Ojoto. This isn't, it's not a secret exactly. He's been talking about it.
Yeah, Jacob says that's the Ojoto coming up.
Yeah. These are looking pretty cool. Pretty cool. Don't know what they're going to cost, but I will, Highness. He's just like perching here in front of me. He's like, you don't need to use this desk at all, right, Brad?
No,
I don't. Who needs this desk?
No.
I got two things in addition to that ink. One is that I keep pushing the wrong one. I got to reorder these buttons. Need to pigeonhole the Tasha lady and ask her about getting the rest of the line over here. Texas dollars. I don't know what that means. You need a Jodo pen? I've never used one. I don't know. Favorite note-taking pen and favorite EDC pen? Let me get to those in just a little bit, Sam. It's not true like your non-fit fountain pen bits. All right, good, Martin. I'm glad there are other people. I kid. I know there are several people that like them.
Yeah.
But they do tend to lose followers.
There are a lot of people who might not know your channel because they're not fountain pen people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's totally fine. And a Rotring rollerball. Ah, well. Talk about Rotrings. That's what I got. So this was a pen that was on Deb Kinney's table. Deb Kinney is our localist nib grinder, aside from Audrey. Yeah. Localist freelance nib grinder, I should say. She only comes to like 2 shows. She does Triangle and she does DC sometimes. And she is very good. If you're looking for a good nib grinder, she is quite good. I have a couple of nibs by her and I like them. Yep. In fact, our friend Dave here was like, "Oh, Deb's there. You need to get that ground." So he bought a nib from me, which I will show you all some nibs here in a little bit. And I went and got a ground for him, which was pretty cool. So this is a Rotring Newton 600. This is actually a pen that I have been wanting to get my hands on since college. Like when I was in college, it wasn't that expensive, but I was broke. So like relatively, it was impossible to buy. It's not technically a 600. 600s have knurling at the top and on the grip section. You don't need to go all the way across everything, but this is a Newton 600, which is a transitional sort of design. But these, by the time I got the cash to buy one, had gone out of business, more or less.
Yeah.
Like Rotring's still kind of there, but they don't make fountain pens. They certainly don't make 600s. And this finish, the lava finish, is the most outlandishly expensive one.
Yeah.
And so my friend
like
Deb...
anything, lava. You get lava finishes, that's more... Right
like
there.
This isn't real lava.
Price.
This isn't like the Viscontis or whatever, but...
Still, lava-like, or lava.
It's the most interesting form of the pen.
Yeah.
Like, it comes in silver, black, and this, which is the lava form. And I've been looking for one of these for a while. See you later, Beth. Enjoy board game night. But these can be outlandishly expensive. So Beth had one on her table. She told me the price. I was like, I don't even want to know the price for this one.
We said that all weekend, didn't we?
Yeah, I did. And so, aka the truck bed finish. Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay.
But this is, she told me the price, and I'm like, are you sure about that? Because that's too low. She's like, yeah, I know. I could probably get way more than that. Does it have a crack? It might have a little crack. It's fine. That's the thing that happens in the caps sometimes.
I don't know if it's a...
I don't
know if it's actually... Oh, right there.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little bit there. I was thinking you were talking about the... Yeah, that's...
Yeah, I'm not worried about it. It's not. It's just a little cosmetic thing that happens with these pens sometimes.
Yeah.
Not a problem. But anyway, she told me the price. And I was like, that's far too low.
Even with a crack.
Even with a crack, that's too low. And she's like, yeah, I don't care. So I bought this like the next day.
Greg says he has a complete rotating lava finish collection. I'm bringing it to DC.
Oh, very nice. Yeah. So anyway, that finishes off my my 600 collection, my 600 Newton collection. I've got as many as I need.
And you finished up your core collection.
I've got as many cores as I need.
Wow.
Well, there might be one core out there that's like super rare and like impossible to find, but like whatever, I don't care. I've got enough. So yeah, it's pretty cool. I dig this pen a lot. So that was one. Pay way too low for yours 2 years ago. Even the guy selling was confused. Well, thought you had all the cores. Well, I thought I did too, but Evan here might have one that is like, I don't know, outside the general collection. I don't know what the score is. And then this is the other pen that I got. So we were talking about prototype colors that sit on the table for way too long.
Ink in the cap there, huh?
Yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah.
Well, I don't really know how that happened. Good job, Mike. Now I got to clean it out.
Whatever. Why?
Good job, Audrey. Now
me? What did I do?
triggered my need to clean out a cap.
I mean, if you want to... Oof. Exciting stuff here.
This is good. This is good TV. Everybody likes that.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's what I hear. That's why 64 people have tuned in. For brass 600, and it was nice patina. Oh, interesting. Oh, rollerball. Yeah. So, which code do I have? I don't know. Wasn't there some that you found or something? Did the sparkly one sell? I don't know. Did the sparkly one sell?
Which one?
The sparkly 19.
Yeah.
Good.
That one, and then the 03 that was the sparkly teal color that was the bigger flake to it, like the section that you had in your first one. There was a whole pen of that, and that one sold. I really like that one too.
Nice. So this one is a Franklin Christoph Model 19. It's kind of the chunkiest of the Franklin Christoph models.
Yep.
It's bigger than the 31. Although not in the section. The section is actually a little bit smaller. But this one sat on the table for a real long time. And
That's a very Mike pen.
Yeah.
I saw it, I'm like, Mike's going to like this.
Yeah, Scott said the same thing.
Yeah.
And Mandy.
Yeah.
And like everybody saw it. So yeah, I let it go until Sunday and nobody bought it.
Yep.
I don't know how, but...
The thing about this show, too, we had a lot of these prototype 19s with different colors and finishes, which Scott doesn't normally do. That was not common because generally people who like 19s like a little bit more of a muted look to it. And also, since it has the bands, if it's too see-through, they're glued into place, you can see that. So it's a little harder to have it.
You can see the transition there.
But that's not too...
I think on this pen, that's actually...
ones that I don't like it as much. But yeah, for this one, I don't mind.
We were chatting about it with some of the white ones. So if you have a white pen and then you have something dark in the band, you can often see like that transition. And sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't so much.
Yeah.
But this one, I think, just looks kind of like a sunset or a sunrise on a pen.
Yep.
Maybe both, actually. It's got two ends. So yeah, I couldn't really resist this one. It's the only 19 I really have.
Christine says maybe everyone was saving it for you.
Maybe they were.
Like, that's a Mike pen. We should just leave it there.
We should not buy that.
Yeah.
Whatever works for me. I'm fine with that. So thank you if that's what happened. So it could be, but I really like this one, and I'm surprised it lasted until Sunday.
Mm-hmm. Same.
They also had like some nice prototypes in the Panther 40.
Yeah.
Which is my other favorite Franklin Christoph.
A lot of people don't.
Christoph.
I mean, this was a show for some reason. The ones that we don't usually have as many, we had more of them, and they weren't like picked up right away. I don't know. You just don't know what the crowd is drawn towards.
I think a lot of it's that we had a lot of first-time pen show goers.
That is true. They seemed surprising for a Raleigh show too.
Yeah. Yeah, Raleigh show is a really good one for first-time pen shows because it's pretty chill.
Yeah.
Like, it's got enough of everything, but it's not overwhelming, which is good. But also, I think, like, first-time pen show goers don't necessarily know... Like, they probably didn't... Maybe they don't know that the 19 doesn't, like, come out with weird colors, or that the 40 is pretty rare, or... Maybe they're just not ready to drop that kind of... Because those are the more expensive
They are.
Like, they're in the 200-ish. Mm-hmm. And so, like, I think that's probably... And maybe that's why this lasted for a day and a half before I bought it. Just because people don't... Like
rotring?
Oh, no, that's not it. No. Just because they... like, they didn't know to look for it or whatever. Mm-hmm. Or they were kind of overwhelmed by all the things. And so, anyway, whatever. It worked in my favor. And they got two things that should not have sat on the table for as long as they did. Yeah. So... also, I guess kind of you did. Like, you got yours on Friday, but...
Yeah, I got it
like,
on Friday.
There are some shows where Across Concord would be, like, snapped up immediately.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah.
Although it was in the box.
It helped that
and
you
just like it was just a cardboard box.
With the... Well, this on the outside.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, it's my laptop. It's fine.
It's fine. It was just sitting here like this.
It was just a white box.
And it just said 1911 Cross Concord.
Yeah.
Like, just sitting there.
Yeah. So, so who knows? But I think at some shows that would have been gone immediately.
And it was right in between two cool-looking other sailors that were more exciting anyway.
And we're out.
And you could see them,
Yeah, I think all those things worked in our favor this weekend, so... Anyway, it was fun. I think it was a good show. It was, there weren't quite as many masks as I would have liked, but there were more than I had thought there might be.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I didn't say that. But...
Well, it was okay.
Hey, go ahead.
Panthers in your future. Panthers are great. Surprised by the number of first-time show people at the... Yeah, Sandra was working the front desk, so she got to talk to a lot of people. Yeah. I have a bunch come through here too as well, which is pretty cool.
We got Brian.
Yeah, we get to hang out with Brian Chu this weekend, and Sandra Ross, and a couple of other people here in the chat. Missed the Pinchot Hall. I guess I'll just catch up on it later. Yeah, it'll be in there later, Greg.
Yeah.
Mr. Nose back there. What a goose. So yeah, that was our Pinchot Hall. It was only like 3 pens and a bottle of ink, but nothing wrong with that.
Well, the thing is, you were working too.
I was. I had a table, which was a lot of fun, and
we got to share it with PB.
Yeah, I get to share it with PB. Yeah. Is PB here? I think I saw her check in.
Oh, really? Oh, I didn't
yeah. Phyllis and I had a great time hanging out. Oh, I guess I did get another thing, which is I got a pocket knife from Phyllis.
Oh, mine's at work.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Well, you've been using it, right? Yeah. That's what it's for.
Well, Phyllis was so kind. She gave me a spider coat, and it's the cutest thing.
A Pingo.
A Pingo. I knew it had a cute name
it does.
for it, but a Pingo. And I left it at work because I was using it. Because you got some boxes in. So.
Yep. We're on the 2020 Vision Bird. You can just help me. You know off the top of your head if there are some good FC pens are between 70 and 160. 66 is going to be like 175 if you can get it.
The new 50, Scott just put those back online. I saw some orders for them. So if anyone is interested in the model 50, it's only in the black and the IPO. IPO pricing is $150. That's the brand new model we have. We have the 28, but it's a metal pen. Some people don't like metal pens. That's something, but that's on the cheaper side. We got the 45 and the 45 long. Those are all within the range. But number 5 nibs, I don't know. Some people have a preference for number 5, number 6.
So this is the model 50. It's the big pen. I reviewed this a little while ago.
Oh, it's 175. What did I think it was 150? We're talking about something. I'm sorry. For some reason, I was thinking it was going to be more after IPO. So I take it back. I lied about that. Sorry.
Tisk.
I know. But what else? What else is there? The bad thing is, I don't do the selling anymore, so
the pricing
is just nothing. When people are asking me, I'm like, I think it's $175. Let me double check though. But I was usually right, but off the top of my head, it's hard. But yeah, those are the main ones. The 45 long.
65 or 65 and 66 pocket 66 right?
Yeah.
So
and the 28.
So yeah, I guess we can do some nose news time.
Nose news time.
So I got some nibs made with stuff on them. It's kind of fun, and I got them actually put up on the website.
Kind of fun. So fun.
Okay, so it's super duper fun.
It is so fun. Everyone's loved it.
Yeah. So far anyway. And that is...
No, somebody in the chat's going to go, I hate this.
I hate it.
This is terrible.
It's the worst. So on my site, inky-d.com or inkdependencestore.bigcartel.com.
It flows off the tongue.
It does. It really does. It's actually down here. Did you notice this was scrolling?
I did. I was going to say something about it.
It's a little bit off the... There we go. It's better.
It's a little off-putting?
It's a little off-putting. I should be off-putting. So I figured out how to make that scroll instead of having stuff in a bunch of different places. I was doing that right before we got on here. So if you go to inky-d.com, you can find this... whoops, wrong window. Should click over here. You can find these. So I got a bunch of nibs engraved by Jonathan Brooks.
Carolina Pen Company.
Good old Carolina Pen Company, Jonathan Brooks, lasered up some nibs. And there are 4 of them, 4 varieties. There are a bunch more than 4.
Yeah.
But we have... Nose, really?
He says, look, I want you to see my face
about
the
me.
Picture. It's about me. I can't blame him for that.
That's right. There's no Audrey face nib. Well,
you're welcome. That was for you.
That's coming.
Oh,
the Audrey face nib is coming. So scrolling's making you a bit dizzy. Well, I hope it's not too noticeable. But yeah, so these are number 6 Yovo nibs. I've got Scraggles the dog.
Yep.
I've got my nib on a nib logo nib.
You gotta have nib on nib.
Nibs on nibs. Yo, dog, I heard you like nibs. And then I've got my face.
Just your face.
Just my face on a nib. And then I've got Mr. Nose's face on a nib. So if you would like one of those, go to my site at inky-d.com.
One of them is not like the other. Did anyone like to guess which one is not like the other?
I mean, guess? Or just like look at them and...
Sure. I'm just throwing it out there in case people didn't notice. That's a thing.
So I had these at my table, and that's why Sandra Ross and a couple of other people have them. Because no scroll work. Yeah, so Yovo is going to no scrolls.
Yeah.
But the thing is, I had to do no scrolls. That's right.
The nib size on the one without the scrolling is on the side. It's hard to see it, but...
Oh, yeah, so it's actually right here.
Yeah.
It's in this little... Can I make this bigger? No, that's as big as it gets. But yeah, it's on the side now, like it is on Conklins and Sailors and all kinds of stuff. Yeah, they moved it off the front. I guess so that people can put more stuff on nibs. I don't really know why.
That's my guess. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. We were just told that that's happening.
So Jonathan, my supplier, has some of each currently.
Yeah.
And so I have noted on... Whoa. What in the... Weird. It's not showing it on the screen over here.
I don't know.
Anyway, when you click this drop-down menu
weird.
that for some reason doesn't move...
it does though in person, but on that it's not showing it.
So some of them will say no scroll, so that means there's no scroll work on it.
Yeah.
But just some of each one in each like some sizes. So like most of them it's broads, and some of them it's like a couple others because that's just what Jonathan had.
Yeah.
And so we'll have some scroll work and some non-scroll work until it's all no scrolls.
Yep.
So just to get rid of the line if they don't have the scroll work, have totally blank nibs. Yeah, I don't know why they don't do that. I don't know why they have that, but you know. Whatever. They didn't ask me. So yeah, my face nib has no score. Some of them do. The broads do.
Yeah.
In fact, there actually might only be one broad nib of my face left.
There are a bunch of broad nib lovers at the pen show.
My people are broad nib people, it turns out. Audrey always laughs because when I get things like pens and nibs and stuff made, a lot of times it'll be broad nibs that are most popular. When in general population, fines and extra fines are the most popular.
FC.
Yeah.
Broads are not the most popular.
Jonathan was saying the same thing with his pens.
Fine, extra fine. Fine, medium.
Oh, so Jonathan was saying fine and extra fine are his most common. Yeah,
ours are fine, medium, I'd say.
But I have a couple of extra fines. I have a couple of 1.1s in most of them, just because people will want them.
I had Mike's help. They're tuned and everything, so
yeah,
they're ready to go. They've been checked over. It's not like they're randomly put together and hope for the best.
No, they've been cleaned. They've been adjusted and tuned. The mic face ones, I mostly did those. Except some of the extra fines. I'm not great at tuning extra fines. They're persnickety, so I made Audrey do a few more of those, but she did those.
And the 1-1s, you hated the 1-1s too.
Oh, the 1-1s are brutal to tune. Blech. I don't know why, but you needed Audrey's expertise.
That's why you love a broad and a medium. You're like,
yeah. So easy.
For sure the easiest. Even when you do have to like align and stuff, even if you have to smooth them, just a few passes and they're good to go.
Yeah.
Extra, that's not how they are.
No, extra fines take a lot of work.
Yeah.
So Audrey did most of the tuning, and so they will write well.
Well, hopefully.
Hopefully.
But I gotta jinx that, didn't you?
I know.
Then you're gonna get some emails saying my nib won't flow. What are you doing?
I know. I got a bunch of these nib tubes. Well, centrifuge tubes. This is what they'll go in. Rattles a little bit, but that's totally okay.
That doesn't matter. But I also put a little piece of the packing peanut in there, so it.
Oh, I should put that on the top. You're right.
That's what you do at FC. I've only
sent one of these
packaging
out, so.
stuff. Yeah.
So the way Audrey was telling me that the way this narrows down, the shoulders of the nib actually hit this, so the tip never actually hits anything, which is a neat little feature. So you're getting a 1.1. Sorry, not sorry. That's cool, Becky. No problem.
Oh, thanks, Angel. Angel grabbed one of the logo ones.
Oh, I might have yours already right here, Becky. So. So Becky and Dave, don't order. I've already got your stuff here, so those are good to go. Just grab one. Oh, neat. So anyway, those are available on the old website there. Oh, hey, I just got a notification, so that's probably what that was.
It went through.
Yeah, so neat. So that's fun, and they're all tuned now, so don't be sorry. It's just I needed Audrey's help for those for sure.
Wants to know. Be curious to see the breakdown of Nibs Hive's preference versus how deep in the rabbit hole ratio for every pen maker.
Oh, yeah, that would be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, you'd think people that are buying like custom stuff from Jonathan or quasi like small maker stuff from y'all would be further down the rabbit hole than your average fountain penner.
Yeah.
And
That's
y'all
true.
do the overlap for y'all is fines, because he said extra fine and fine, you said fine and medium.
Yeah.
A lot of times I'll get mediums because you can't go wrong with a medium.
And that's what I always tell people when they don't know
Mm-hmm.
what to get. I just sort of say, medium's a happy medium. I mean, that's why it's called happy medium.
It's got medium right in the name.
Yep.
So anyway, those are up, and I'm very excited about those. You might also notice that there are very colorful pens attached to those.
Yep. Guess what came in?
Yeah, so these were a little bit of a surprise. And I had them at the pen show, but I wasn't really actively selling them.
Emil was talking about, you were just saying that you got that today.
Oh, I literally just got that today. It's right over here. And those cartridges you sent totally survived.
Yep.
Which
we were talking about how, like, that's sort of surprising. You never know.
They got here from Poland. So, where is it? Anyway, they're right over here. It's a bit of a mess right now. Oh, never mind. It's right here.
Yeah.
It made it all in one piece and stuff, which is fun. I'll show you these cartridges.
How did he know that they got here?
I don't know.
Well,
it's probably been in my box for a little while.
Oh.
Yeah, he sent a couple of platinum ink cartridges, and this like
oh wow, that's
fluorescent-y orange.
Sure is.
Yeah, cool, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I've seen those or not.
I don't
There's also a photograph in here. What can you tell me? What can you tell me about this cool like two-ended dog, Emil? This is fun. I like it.
It reminds me of cat dog.
Yeah, kind of.
But dog.
Dog. But it's like an actual photograph. It's on photography paper. Picture paper. So yeah, thanks. I just got that today.
Brian Chu says he mostly sells his pen nibless, so he has no input. I mean, I get it.
Yeah, well, I bought that 19 nibless. Because I'm just going to throw one of my nibs in
Yeah.
there. And make it a mic pen. So I have... I got my next iteration of the bird pen.
But different.
Yeah.
Similar, but different.
So the first iteration was the model 46, which I like an awful lot. The second iteration is the Pocket 66. So actually, my first prototype was a Pocket 66.
Yeah.
And I like it a lot in this form. I think it's good. And there weren't that many rods of material left.
Yeah.
And so Scott Franklin said, well, if you get it in a Pocket 66, you can get one, maybe two more.
Yeah.
Because it takes less of a rod.
Yeah.
Which is cool. So these, there are only like 8 of them. And I will be distributing them as I did the last time, although not just to patrons. I'm going to have a web form that I was trying to get done. I was trying to get done right before this. I had it on my to-do list, and I just didn't get around to it.
You made the scrolly thing.
I know. So, that and then I went out and weeded and did a bunch of yard stuff, so I don't know. But the pin color is very cool. Oh, those crappy nibs, it doesn't have my face on it. That's right. Actually, I got the nib on a nib is what I put on there. I think it'd be weird to write with a nib that had my own face on it. That just seems strange to me. Because I've already got my face. I don't know, man.
I've already got my face.
I've already got one of those.
Congrats. You have a face. That's true.
I mean, somebody's got to have it. It might as well be me. But actually, that's the biggest seller is the Mike face nib.
Of course it is. Well, I mean, the animals are... I don't know. They seem like they're all popular.
The Mike face nib, I think, is the most popular. Yeah. Snakehead eating its own head from the opposite side. Nice. Don't want to... love the pen color. I do, too. Use photos to stiffen your envelope to prevent it from crumbling. A street art rendition of Ouroboros. That's fun. I think it's really cool, and that's a good idea.
Snake eating its own tail. Hello, nose.
What's up, bud? Japanese extra fine all the way. That's really fine. Have a diamine steel blue in your FC45. That's cool. Are the highlighter inks from Platinum for the highlighter preppies? Well, I mean, you can put them in whatever you want.
Yeah.
They actually sell a highlighter set that's like a... Or is that Sailor? I want to say it's... Oh, it might be Sailor that does that. Somebody sells a highlighter set. Pelican does that. They have like the translucent green, and they sell it with highlighter ink. I haven't used these Platinums, so I'm looking forward to it. Can we try your luck out in the lottery? Yeah, that's the deal. So in order to give people a shot at it, I'm going to do it lottery style.
Because you never know demand, and so...
Well, it's probably going to be more than 8.
Yeah.
So... but I don't want it to be like the first 8 to jump on the website, and like sometimes websites crash, and sometimes it's like a weird time zone. I don't know. I don't want to have to deal with that. So I'm going to do a sign up form. So I'll announce that. It'll be up for at least a week. I'll put it on my blog.
For a week, huh?
No?
I don't know. I just didn't know.
So a few days anyway. Several. But I'll put a link up on my blog. I'll put a note up on Instagram. I'll try to make it as like knowable as I can. Yeah. Sign up. That's all I got. So it's on Preppy highlighter set on jet pens. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I thought I'd seen a Preppy highlighter set, but I'm glad I'm not crazy. Yeah, Pelican has the M205 highlighter. That's what I'm thinking of. Yeah. Kaweco Sport highlighter comes with a double broad nib too. I have a double broad nib for a Kaweco. It's pretty good.
I do too. Yeah.
It's pretty okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Got a 46 with a medium sig, and it's great. Thanks.
Thank you for getting one.
Yeah, that's fun.
They seemed very popular at the show. I don't know if it's just because...
The sig or the 46?
The sig. I mean, the 46 too. I mean, those are always generally a good size pen for everybody. Yeah,
it's a good size. I like the grip. It's good. It's a good platform for stuff.
No, I have fur all over my face now.
That's what he does. Yeah, he's over here crouching.
I'm sorry if you see me.
There's a...
Crouching nose, hidden dragon.
Yeah, here's a high-def nose fur. Yeah, good job. Nose, you want to get on the ground? You want to do the ground?
No, he's hungry.
No, that's true. So those nibs are coming up, or those pins are coming up. Those nibs are available. Fun stuff in the works.
You have inks to talk about still.
I do.
Sticky to talk about still.
Yeah, let's get to sticky at the end because that's not going anywhere and people can't buy it anyway. They're over here.
Oh, you did? Okay, I was making sure you brought them over.
Actually, I should probably mark some stuff off. Talked about bird pens.
Yep. Graphic nibs. Talked about
the Patreon Discord. Talked about Pin Show.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So this is the thing that I've had for a little bit, and I have wanted to say something about it, but they've been kind of secret until now. So Esterbrook has ink coming out. It's not available yet. Is the thing?
It isn't yet.
They've had a huge amount of supply issues due to COVID and those sorts of things. They'll come in bottles like these.
Boxes?
Well, there's a bottle in the box.
Okay. Just making sure. Who knows?
Comes in a box like this. Inside that box will be a bottle. This is what that bottle looks like. It's kind of a larger version of the typical German, like Pelican bottle and stuff. But this is a 50 ml, which is a good amount of ink, I think. This one's empty. They sent these out to reviewers.
I think it's a really good idea.
Yeah, so I can show what the bottle looks like.
But also, be able to show.
So I got samples of all of them, and I got this bottle of ink, which is fun. So I was thinking that a fun thing to do, we didn't mention the 50s are for sale again. I think a fun thing to do is maybe, like, we can swatch them. Because now I've got a camera that actually does color and stuff. Except
for if it's that one ink. Then it will never show up.
Oh, that ink is impossible. So I've actually been asking Carrie every Friday for the last couple of weeks about these, and he finally said yes. You can show them.
Stop asking me. Yeah. Fine.
No, I don't think these are octopus fluids. They don't feel like octopus fluids at all. They've got to be something else. Looks like the 60 ml Pelican bottles. I don't know if I've seen the 60 ml Pelican bottles. Those aren't like the Edelstein ones, and I don't think I've seen the regular Pelicans. But they're a big version of that. They're 50 ml. So, let me grab some. Nose, you're going to have to get down, bud. You are in exactly the place I need to not have a cat. You ready to get down?
You ready to move?
Huh? Want to move your cat body? Your whole cat? Good. All right.
Cat on lap.
And I figure we'll do it in this notebook, which is new. This is the Croquis from Morroman. This is one that Brad Dowdy got a sample of a few weeks ago, and people were asking me, have you tried that Croquis? And I was like, no, I haven't. So I bought a Croquis. It was in my unboxing. So.
Greg says it's the big bottle of the Pelican 4001.
Oh, neat.
Ink.
Let's see if I can balance some white right quick. Where is that?
Unprofessional. Why isn't it ready?
Because I'm not a professional.
Oh, okay.
There we go. Enter. Sick. Yeah, it looks better. Good. All right. So, I've been keeping them in this big orange.
Yep.
This is kind of cool because they don't come out.
That's nice.
It also is kind of tough to get them out of there. Like, you really got to give them a yank. Isn't the big bottle like 1 liter? No, not that one. You're going to mention the green Diamond Dust Esty? I wasn't going to because I don't have one to show off. But you can if you like, Greg. What else did I miss? Pen, do you find out the nicest click? The nicest click for like a regular pen is this one. This is the Studio Neat Mark 1. I don't know why I'm doing that. It looks like this. Yeah. Best click. All right. I'll get out my artisanal letter opener.
Oh.
Brian Chu here in the chat bent this with his very own hands so that I can
climber hands.
Use those climbing muscles to Audrey, you're getting nose fur all in my drink. What are you doing?
He had a little mat and I was separating it a little bit.
Well, now I'm going to be drinking it.
Well,
so.
I've had it in my mouth the whole time, so
Jeez.
Fine.
This is a 3D printed cat vial holder. What is this? Shimmer Aqua. Oh, I got to shake this one up.
Yep. Shake it up, as they say.
Croquis. The S is silent. French for sketch. Well, there you go. I knew it had some sketch thing going on. Hi, Anna, by the way.
Crocus.
Nope, Croquis. Brian Hulk Chew. Crocus!
Yeah.
Some of that on the page here.
I really hope a nose hair just falls in it.
Oh, there's gonna be.
Yep.
I would be shocked if there weren't already. We'll let the, oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Cult Pens has them in 30, 62, and 1 liter bottles. Jeez. No extra charge for the custom bend? No, I didn't charge extra for the custom bend, although I should have. And I have this actually in a pen.
Artisanal.
Got nose fur everywhere. It's everywhere. So this is Esterbrook.
We're talking about the artisanal bending you did, Brian. You want up here too now? Do you want to bother me too? Come on. Come on.
Aqua Shimmer. Let the shimmer develop there. So there's the first one. What's going on back there?
I don't know what Nose is doing. Animals are just being annoying.
Who makes the cat vial holders? They are so cute. That is made by a young man, like under 10, I want to say.
Oh, okay.
Our friend Daniel's son. They are 3D printed, and I think Well-Appointed Desk Anna is going to mention them on her blog.
Oh,
so, yeah, so look there for that in the near future. Looking at the letter opener, wondering how the bend helps you open mail. It doesn't.
No.
But I just use a pocket knife for opening mail. So this is Esterbrook Cobalt Blue. Blue.
Bleu.
Blue. No, it's just blue.
Oh.
Oh my.
Scraggles. That
Really?
really startled you, didn't it?
Well, I'm really concentrating on not spilling ink, and then there's a whole ruckus back there.
There is.
You know, she hasn't done this in a couple of weeks, so
That's
I think
true. She's due for it.
yeah.
7.
7. Sent one to Anna, and she. Oh, good.
You know what I did when I was 7?
What?
Nothing productive. Not that I know.
You weren't making money
I don't think so.
for yourself?
I was I was costing my parents money. That's for sure.
Scraggles. That's enough. Thank you.
She's like, fine.
This is the Esterbrook
Ha ha ha. Come on. Come on.
Cobalt,
I want to see your face. I want to see your silly face. Come on.
which I've been rocking in here.
Yep.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, you really slammed your head into my elbow there. Hi.
Scrag says hello, everyone.
This paper's doing really well with this just a bunch of ink I'm dumping on it. So that's good. Hi. How's it going?
I wish she heard the FedEx truck.
What's up? There's a Scraggle. When you're 7, you're sitting in a pit pretending tuna cans are spaceship. Life wasted.
Yep, same.
You could have been 3D printing things.
If that existed, sure.
If that was a thing that existed. We got Esterbrook Shimmer Lilac, which I actually don't have in a pen yet. Here's my... Come on now. The shimmer is all down at the bottom. I can see it.
Everybody does love Scrags.
The Tangerine Shimmer. Man, he really captured the shimmer. Look at all that.
Do you want me to shake it while...
Yeah, give that one a shake while I'm doing some other ones, maybe. Good job. We'll do Esterbrook Aqua, which is the not-so-shimmer version of this.
You need a vortex.
Do need a vortex.
It's all suspended now.
Oh, that's fast.
I do this with nail polish, you know.
Oh, that's true. You're a professional.
I'm a professional vortexer. A lot of blues. Wow.
Well, there's 2 blues, really. There's Aqua and Cobalt, and then there's a shimmer version. So there's not as many as it looks like, but...
Which nibs sold better, Nose or Scrags?
Nose. I only really got like...
Saturday.
I only got like 5 Scrags nibs. I didn't get them until Saturday, so yeah. This is Esterbrook Aqua.
That cat is licking blinds.
There we go. I just put that in here. I like this aqua color a lot. It's like a very... it's kind of a soft blue.
Mm-hmm.
And,
yeah, it's a nice... Almost reminds me of a royal blue.
I don't even know what royal blue means anymore.
Well, royal blue was one of my school colors back in the day.
Does it like lean a little bit purple? Because some royal blues I've seen lean a little purple, and I thought maybe the purple was the royal part.
Maybe it is a little purpley. Maybe it does have a little bit more purple than that. And that's more of a cobalt.
Cobalt. No, this is cobalt.
That doesn't remind me of cobalt.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, man. This one doesn't necessarily want to stick to my letter opener. Now that you've got it nice and suspended. That's a nice color of purple. It's kind of a dusky purple. Lilac. Yeah, I think it's kind of a lilac-y. I believe it. Let's use our dip pen here.
Is that a shimmer?
Yeah.
Oh, I was just shaking. What the heck? What am I thinking? No, he's chewing on the bag. David, I hope you don't mind a bag that has...
Stop it. No.
We'll get you a new...
all in everything. You gotta stop,
We'll get you a new bag. A little baggie.
Lilac shimmer. All the ink fell off the...
Oh, well, whatever.
It's like, I don't want to stick to a letter opener, but I will stick to this briefly
Royal
and then
blue is
blast.
like a purplish blue, yeah.
Interesting. Terrible hard rubber luck. Wait, hard rubber luck and Vader with snapped lifesaver? I don't know what that means.
I broke my arm when I was 7 while we were on vacation. 4 breaks and 2 bones and then surgery. Good times. Oof.
Oof. When did I... Let's see, 7 would be for me about first grade. I didn't break anything then. I waited until I think 4th grade to start breaking arms and legs.
Oh,
4th grade was arm, 5th grade was leg, and destroyed Achilles tendon. There were some fingers and toes and stuff in there, but that's not even worth remembering when it was.
Ryan said he didn't charge you for that bending service. Austin, I'm almost drunk. Don't be going to bed early tonight. We have things to watch, so don't.
Here's the chomping that occurred on there. Nose just really likes to put his teeth. Did he chomp straight through the card?
Did he?
Did. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
He really likes putting his teeth through tough plastic. It's really his jam.
The thicker the bag, the better.
Oh, like a shipping bag or something. Anything thick is what he wants to eat. Esterbrook Evergreen.
Are there any other shimmers I need to shake?
You can shake this one. That's got a lot of shimmer. So it shakes up pretty easily.
Okay. Nicest one did it.
Good job. I'm going to do that one last, I think. It will totally corrupt the whole dipping bottle if I do it now.
Maybe being drunk while trying to identify BTS will actually make it better somehow. Maybe that's your thing where you just recognize faces even better. Mike, good for you for waiting until you were mature enough to make good choices about what to break.
I did not. If you've heard any of my stories, you know that's not true, Ruth.
Has Nose ever gotten into the ink?
No. No, I've been pretty... I was going to say lucky, but what I am is very diligent about, when I'm inking pens and I have ink sitting out, I'm very careful about cats getting around it and stuff, so I haven't had a problem with that.
That is a nice green.
It is a nice green, yeah. I've been using that in this Custom Heritage 92, and it's quite nice.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Yeah. Esterbrook Scarlet. This is another one I haven't used at all.
Oh, my. How many are there?
We're almost done. This one and then the tangerines. In fact, I'll probably just do the shimmer tangerine because it's the same base color.
Same base color, yeah.
Like, you don't really need doesn't really... Meh. It's an interesting color.
Yeah, it's more of an orangey side of red.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not really sure what to call that color.
It's not a blue-based red. It's more of the orange-based red.
Yeah. Yeah.
Color theory, man.
I don't even know it. It's all Audrey.
Just go with my instinct between Jin and Jimin. I don't know how you... Like, Jin and Jimin look very different to me.
Yeah.
Well, Jin's your favorite, so of course you're going to recognize it. Good for writing letter A's. Question mark.
Probably. Actually, it looks really nice from the dip pen. It's got a good color density. Mm-hmm. And the swatch, it looks very pale.
It does.
Kind of tomato water situation. Yeah. But
it's interesting. It doesn't appear very saturated.
Yeah, but when
you wrote that, yeah, it looks. Okay.
I wrote that, it looks totally fine. Yeah. Yeah, I think it looks fine. Yeah. Interesting. And let's do the other one over here on this other page. Can I shoehorn it in? I'll try to shoehorn it in on this corner.
Shoehorn it.
It's the worst kind of hornet.
Oh, nobody likes hornets.
Nobody likes them in your shoes. Like Kaweco Palm Green and Summer Purple. You know, that's not what I remember palm green looking like, but I'll believe you. You might have used it before me.
Wow, this is really bubbly. I'm going to stop that now.
Oh, wow.
Look, I shake. When you tell me to shake, I shake.
You really shook the business out of this.
Yeah.
It's got so much shimmer. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know how much is in this bottle, but I think Carrie gave me every shimmer that was in this bottle.
You're just getting foam.
Just getting foam, yeah. So many foams. When I put it in the glass.
Oh, wow, yeah.
I knew there was going to be so much shimmer in there that it would absolutely shimmerify the whole shebang. I have the regular one in this pen, so I'll just do the writing sample on the regular one.
Oh my gosh, Laura. I forgot what the name of the thing even was. The Scarlet, the Scarlet
Letter, yeah. Oh.
I didn't even think about the ink when reading that, so. It wants to very much focus on your finger. There it goes.
Yeah. Start tangerine.
Is that the non-shimmer?
Yeah, so I'm writing with...
Okay, yeah.
So I'm writing with a non-shimmer, and then the swatch is a shimmer. So you can see when it's... when you write with it, it's actually got plenty of color density, I think.
How long ago did you ink it?
Oh, just very recently.
Oh, okay. Well, you know how it is when you let it sit for a few days.
So here's the thing about this one. This pen, while I love it, has a terrible cap seal. And so, yeah, I just re-inked it for this. I re-inked it today.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it has the worst cap seal in my collection, I think.
Wow, that's too bad. It's a pretty pen.
One of these days I'm going to figure out how to fix it. But not today.
Somebody could, not today, maybe have a inner cap thing made.
It's got an inner cap.
Like a better one?
So
like a more better one?
You can see.
There.
Totally black in there. I've poured water into the cap and it just floods out of where the clip is. Somebody was telling me, who is a pen repairist, you can get like a toothpick and some Elmer's glue and just like put drops of Elmer's glue into that hole.
I was just gonna say some sort of epoxy or something. Yeah.
Apparently Elmer's glue is like a standard because it's non-destructive. Like it's water-based, so it's not gonna kill anything it gets in contact with. So if it makes a mess, it's easy to clean. I haven't tried that yet. I'm a little nervous too, but it might make this pen way better.
It would.
And I cannot get this inner cap out. I've tried everything.
Huh.
So this is... Oh, I should say there is a black Esterbrook ink. Is it this one? Esterbrook Ebony. Which is, as the name implies, a very dark black. But with the first round of samples that Carrie sent out, he accidentally forgot to get the water out of his syringe, and so it's got water in it, and so it bleeds and feathers like mad. I said that, I texted him, I was like, Carrie, this seems weird. He's like, yeah, I screwed up. There's water in that one. Don't use that one. It's not going to hurt my pen, but adding water to an ink makes it bleed and feather, which is kind of weird, I guess. But he's going to send me another sample or something to do. But it's just a very nice black. Yeah. Like the color is very good.
Yeah.
But I imagine.
Question. Does that one have more shimmer than the Venta ink on the orange sparkle?
Than the Venta ink on the orange. What Venta ink? Which one?
I don't know. It says.
Where is the question?
Sandra.
Oh, is there more shimmer than the Venta ink on that orange sparkle? I don't know. Oh, you mean the Pen BBS that Audrey's had in her sparkly orange pen forever?
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Seems to. So this is the bottom of that one. But I really think that probably I got the bottom of the bottle when Carrie was making that orange. Because it has way more shimmer in the orange than it does in the purple. And I think probably in the bottle it's going to be more evenly distributed.
Have a good weekend, Laura.
Taking off? Take care. Oh, I cannot wait to get some pizza. I'm like shaking with hunger.
It's after 6 o'clock even. I haven't even said anything.
Also, I'm so hungry.
How's the cap seal on the arrows?
Cap seal on the arrows is great.
Never
had a problem with that.
At least the one that I have. Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah, no, I've got like 11 of those things or something now.
I have one. And I used it this past weekend with the show ink, Caroline Out of My Mind. In my mind? Caroline on my mind? Interesting.
Because he's visiting Carolina in his mind in the song.
Fair, okay.
Yeah. I'm using 2 arrows right now. I realized I didn't have any arrows inked up, and I'm like, this is a problem.
Let me ink all of them.
This is a problem I can fix. Well, I need to do a lot of inking, so kind of, yes. And I get the disasters off my desk.
See you later, Ruth. Yeah, it's actually, well, it's 90 here today, but it's actually been fairly cool here.
It doesn't feel that bad actually today.
Yeah.
I don't think it's that humid. It's been pretty humid, but
we have not gotten our new yums yet.
No, we haven't. They've been shipped.
Which is Korea this month.
I'm looking forward to that. So yeah, these look, I think, pretty. Oh, let's get some of that shimmer. There's the shimmer in each one of them. Whole ton of shimmer in that orange right there. It all pooled in that chunk. The purple is more.
Yeah, I don't
sedate.
love the swatch on the purple, but the writing is good.
The writing looks good.
Which is like the scarlet too. So very interesting.
I imagine the real look is going to be in between those because they do it with a dip pen.
Yeah.
But
still, yeah, I like it more in the pen though.
Yeah. You looking at getting your first arrow, maybe a birthday present. Oh. So here's a tip about arrows. Go for the ones with black grips, like this, and not necessarily the ones with silver grips, like this. This isn't the grip that goes with this pen because the silver. I was just gonna
say that's mine, right?
Yeah, the silver is substantially slipperier. So if you're a person that doesn't like having a slightly slippery grip, these are not matte, while the black ones are, and so it's a little bit like I tend to hold it a little bit further up just because it's kind of slippery. Yeah. It's
a little. Yeah, I could see that. Okay.
But yeah, but the black has a nice has a little bit of texture to it, and it's a little bit easier to hold on to. How do you get the turquoise and black? It's a good one. It's a real good one. Yeah. Found a store that sells them for $148 Canadian, which I can't understand because it's not even a sale price. That is very low. Yeah. They've really put the price up on those arrows. They're like $200 now or something.
Really? Oh,
yeah, I think they're the 180 something for the regular price now, which is quite the increase. I was gonna blot this.
Carl says, "I'm tuning in late. Could you start over?" Joke. Have you recovered? Or you have recovered well from the busy last week at the Triangle Pen Show?
I've tried.
Yeah. Look at you doing blotting work.
We're good. Well, I didn't want it to go all on the next page. Now, let's look at the back. Hey, this croquis paper worked really well. Look at that. And that's with just a whole bunch of ink on the paper.
Do you like the Morroman paper?
I really like Morroman paper. It's good. And I gotta say, I actually really like this Esterbrook ink. I don't know what the price point's gonna be for this stuff, but I can definitely see myself at least buying the aquas. And this green is very nice as well. We'll see about the orange. I think the orange is pretty good, though. It's not dry. Some oranges will come off dry. This one's not.
Think it will get crud?
I haven't had any crud yet. And if it was going to happen, it would happen with this Ondoro. So
it is a glue-bound pad.
Oh, is it?
It looks like it.
I don't know. Let's try taking the paper. I think it might be.
Yeah, just based on how it looks.
It is. I hadn't even tried, and I'm so glad that it's glue-bound. I'm so happy about that. I'm definitely going to buy more of these. Like, the only reason I was like, I don't know if I'm going to like this as much is because it's a notebook, and I'm very precious about notebooks.
You are. You won't start anything because you're like, it has to have a job.
I know, and I don't want to screw it up. And but this has worked really well with all the inks I've used in it, including like some real serious shimmery ink, like this Diamond Skull and Roses there.
Wasn't Morroman the one that had the first coloring cards, but not coloring when they were back in the day?
Yeah, Morroman word cards.
Word cards, that's what they were called.
Yeah. I can just take that whole page out. I'm very happy about that.
Greg
nice!
Wants to know if you're going to have a table at DC.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I've been asked that a couple of times, actually. And I'm a little bit... I'm not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't talked to them about it. So currently I do not have a table at DC.
Yep.
I don't know. You think I'd try to get a table at DC?
Why are you asking me? It's more if people want you to have a table, really.
Yeah. So, like, the thing about having a table is it does give you a place to hide on, especially Saturday.
It
keeps you out of the crowd.
I mean, you have to see the crowd. I mean... they're coming to you, though.
Yeah, but you're like across the table from them at least. That's nice. That's why I started working for the Andersons on Saturdays, because it gives you a place to hide from the crowd. Also makes you nice and easy to find. So if people are looking for you.
Hey, go find Mike over it.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, I'm half tempted to, but I haven't decided to yet. Make a little cash, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. I made a little bit of cash at this last show. That was nice.
Sure. Got rid of all our bags.
I brought like 5 bags to the show with me and sold every one of them.
I sold mine, though. Thank you, Jonathan. I appreciate that.
I don't know if he's here or not, but yeah. Jonathan got 2 bags.
Yep.
Manu from ASC got a bag. Who else got bags? Nick Pang bought a bag. It's funny, I bought that from a friend of mine in the Bay Area, and now it's going back to the Bay Area.
Yep.
He wanted it for ship stuff. Dude's like a real fisherman.
Commercial fisherman.
He's a commercial fisherman in addition to being a calligrapher now. Brian, alternatively, you could hide from the crowd at a restaurant with friends. That would be cool. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe. I'm going to go to a restaurant. I don't know. Let's see how it goes. I don't know. The answer is I don't know.
I'm sad that one place went out of business, the Mexican restaurant. It was so good. And we were looking so forward to it. And then it was gone. And then we ended up eating at Uno's Pizza, which is fine.
It was pretty all right.
Yeah.
Wasn't what we wanted margaritas and appies, though. Looking at your watch. I'm actually very hungry.
My stomach has been growling. I've been good about not saying anything, though.
All I've had today is a handful of cereal and a Cliff Bar.
I've had a handful of cereal and a little protein bar. They're smaller than my other protein bars.
That was weird. Oh. Ink isn't just fishing for fun. I saw his Instagram. Oh, Nick. Yeah, I know. It's he's fishing up fish from the deep and selling them by the pound or something.
Yep.
Kimberly, I think, said she bought some from him.
Interesting.
Like bulk fish.
Bulk?
I don't know. But yeah, he's a legit fisherman. Fisherist. Fishist?
Maybe he's going to go into crab next.
Yeah, maybe fishing for crabs.
Can be on a TV show.
Crabbing for crabs? Crabbing for fish? I don't know, man. What else have I missed while I've been looking at stuff?
I've been trying to keep
Business
up.
shake. That's right.
Brian said he got some of Anna's super rough typewriter paper, and it's awesome.
Oh, yeah. You like that? Good. Got that from another friend of ours who didn't love it. And because he said he got some at the show, some of the vintage typewriter from, like, where somebody had it, because I like it. I've got like 4 pads of it.
Yeah.
I've got 2 or 3 of the SE stuff, and at least one of the, well, I guess only one, because you can only buy one of the other one. But yeah, I like it too. I'm glad you like it.
Stop. Have a good weekend.
I'm glad you like it. Yeah, good to see you, Gadget. Take care. Westport from Ozcat. Yeah. Yep. Your iPad thinks Nick is trying to type ink. I get it. That's fair. That's fair. My phone has been really auto-correcting the crap out of my stuff.
Mine
in
was
weird
doing
ways.
It weirdly. I mean, after I've had the phone forever, it just started doing weird things that I should know, and now it's gotten better again too.
I don't know. So we can take that off the list. Esterbrook inks. So I'll be doing reviews on these inks coming up soonish, but I really wanted to show them off on the old live stream. Also, because now I've got a camera that I can do that, and it makes me very happy. Yeah. So yeah, be on the lookout for those. I'll let people know when they're actually for sale, but know that they're coming. Save a place in your ink stash for an Esterbrook or two. It's kind of a standard lineup. I mean, you got blues and a red and a green and a purple and an orange and black.
And black, yeah.
Pretty good. But yeah, I'm especially impressed with this aqua. The aqua shimmer is really nice too. Mm-hmm. Just a great color. Yep. And it feels smooth. I don't know. I'm a fan. So yeah, looks lovely. Yeah, I think it's cool. It's not gonna unseat Savin Midori as my favorite ink though, because this stuff is just so weird. And cool. But I see myself using it. Tangerine looks hot. The tangerine is pretty okay. Yeah. Pretty okay. I like that it feels good on the nib. Sometimes oranges can be kind of on the dry side. Not this one. Feels good. Looks nice. Good amount of shimmer. So, thank you for another great chat. Yeah, you're very welcome. I want to show one more thing. Should we show this now? No, we'll save it until next time. We'll do stickies and that other thing next time. And Van Diemen's Inc. Season 7 Underwater Wowza. Yeah, I need to talk to Lisa, I think, about getting some of those Van Diemen's. I've heard good stuff. There's like one that like seems to bleed and spread and doesn't do well, but the rest of them I think look cool. So Midori, green and blue hearts. That seems right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sure is.
So good. So good. I think even I got the famous Brad Dowdy interested in that one.
Really?
Yeah, he saw my review. He's like, "Oh, I have to get this one." So he does. He ought to get that one. All right. Yeah, let's call a little bit early today. How about that? And get some food because I need food.
Me
Starving.
And we're getting from the place that takes a little longer.
I gotta drive and get it. I have to have a little snack before I go.
Yeah, definitely. Get a little shaky on the way there.
Or I'll eat all the breadsticks on the way home. So thank you very much for joining us today. Van Diemen's parrotfish, sea urchin, and bioluminescence. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you've got a whole cart going.
I have I have one deep sea. I haven't gone through all of them, but two of them are not deep sea. One is the ruby red slippers because I love was Gervais, and the other one's for Audrey Hepburn, so it has Audrey in the name.
What color is that?
Brown, like her eyes.
Huh. Okay.
Usually people go with the Tiffany theme, but they went with the eyes, so
that's cool.
Yeah.
Or like a black, like her
Heart.
Breakfast at Tiffany's.
I'm just kidding.
Wow.
I'm just kidding. Everyone loved her.
Wow. Avoid Sunken Treasure. Yeah, that's the one I hear.
Yeah, that's what I can say. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get that one. Should I get that one just to like have? I feel like this one's not
It's
great.
a good sample. I mean, why not?
I don't know. So I can actually show the ebony. I have it on a card. So you can see like what happens when that's what happens when you put water in an ink. It goes right through the card. Anyway. Yeah, we will try to have a good weekend. You have any plans for this weekend?
Zero.
I plan
Zero
to
plans.
install our Nest thermostat. I'm psyched about that. Put a Nest up. Have a Nest. I'm going to go wash the Stormtrooper, a.k.a. your car. Have a good weekend.
Oh,
Dope.
I need to wash my car.
Yeah, we need to wash our cars.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the thing we'll do this weekend. All right, everybody. Think about what
only the exciting stuff.
That's right.
At the Madison House.
We live large.
We do.
Think about what you put out in the world. Make it a better place. And say goodbye, Audrey.
Goodbye, Audrey.
That was good. Well done.